I'm really not too accustomed to speaking, but I'll give it a shot tonight. This is a very special occasion. It is really the culmination of 13 years of hard work and fun. I know my personal feelings are that each and every graduate here this evening is a worthwhile, priceless individual. I know sometimes we think that those who get all the gold braid, that kind of thing, those are the people, but each one in here, I know personally myself, I am very, very proud of each and every graduate, and I'm sure that everyone in here shares this with me. I would like to thank Mrs. McKenna for that lavish, extensive introduction. As I sat back there listening to the introduction, I was asking myself, who is she talking about? And I'm sure some of you are wondering the same thing. When I was asked to be one of the speakers this evening, Mr. Wagner informed me that I was to speak for a maximum of 10 minutes. And he emphasized maximum. In fact, tonight, he reminded me again. Well, Mr. Wagner, I had really only planned to speak for 5 minutes. However, after that thorough introduction by Mrs. McKenna, I have condensed my speech to 3 minutes. Make you happy, graduates? After all, the brain can only absorb what the seat can endure. And with the seats you people are sitting in out there, the time element is even less. Graduates, I can fully relate to your feelings this evening, as this is both a joyous and a sad occasion for me, as it is for you. In fact, it is your last high school graduation, and also mine. Time has a way of going by very, very quickly. Most of you graduates were only 1 year old when I came to Fenton as superintendent. Your life up to now may have seemed to go by very slowly, and it may seem that you have many years ahead of you. Well, you do. But make the most of those years, because someday, soon, you may be looking back and wondering what I have done with my life. I can remember very vividly my high school graduation. I don't want to tell you the year. As the speaker droned on and on, I thought of the wonderful times I had in high school, and I was sad that it was about to end. I also had fears of what the world would hold for me, but I had a dream of what I could be. You must have a dream of what you can be. Hold on to that dream, because without dreams, we have nothing. Life has a way of dealing us with setbacks and knocking us down. Don't complain and blame others, as this is life's way of testing us to find out just what we are made of. Love and respect are the greatest forces we can possess to fulfill a happy and successful life. First, you must love and respect yourselves before you can love and respect others. Parents, love and respect your children and help them to fulfill their dreams. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Robert Chenoweth. It's fine. After receiving his education in Illinois, Bob moved to Michigan with his wife Arlene in 1962. They are the parents of 3 sons. Bob is founder and president of Chenoweth Construction Company and Chenoweth and Associates Architects. Both of these firms are located in Fenton. In the community, he has been very involved, and he has been past president of the Fenton Kiwanis, past president of the Chamber of Commerce, lecturer of project business for junior achievement, sponsor of several Little League softball teams, and co-founder of the Fenton Area Christian Businessmen's Fellowship. He is a member of the Executive Church Board as well as the Michigan District Church of the Nazarene Advisory Board. A lot of Bob's influence can probably be seen and felt with the students that through the years he has hired. Many of the class of 1985 have been employed by him. He teaches and lives that having a strong faith in God, being a devoted husband and father, and a hard-working, honest businessman is the bottom line for success. Robert Chenoweth.
Unlike George Telgenhoff, I was told I could have an hour, and I only take 15 minutes. Board of Education, Mr. Telgenhoff, the superintendent, Mr. Kenneth Wagner, principal, faculty, parents, friends, student body, and graduates. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate Mr. Telgenhoff on his years of service and leadership to this community. George, I feel you've done an excellent job. The school district, I'm confident, is better for your coming, and I'm honored to share this podium with you today. And to graduates, I trust that you'll give me your attention, and I promise to be done in my timeline as well. Today, I am overwhelmed and privileged that I have been allowed to experience a highlight of my personal life. I consider it a real honor given to me by you, the seniors of 1985, to share in your commencement exercises. We share some things in common. The experience that you have given me today is one I'll never forget, and I'm confident hopefully be the same for you as well. You seniors are to be complimented on your accomplishments as you graduate from the Fenton High School with the dynamics of the Fenton pride. So often we feel it's commonplace to graduate, for we think everybody does it. However, you may have also read the May 13th issue of the Flint Journal, which reported recently that in Genesee County alone, that 6 to 9% of those students who started in high school in the fall of 1981 have dropped out. That's really astounding, for that's 1 out of every 9 students drop out of high school. You're to be commended for your fulfilling the requirements that have brought you to this, your special day. I've also been privileged to be a father of 3 sons who have participated and been a part of the Fenton High School education system since 1974. I'm especially honored today to have been chosen by your Seniors Commencement Speakers Committee to provide this portion of the commencement address, and especially for me, since my son is also graduating with you this day. This is an unforgettable memory that you have allowed me to store away, obviously as a proud father, and I thank you. The class of 1985 has been a special class to me, for as mentioned before, as many as 20 of you have worked for our company one time or other in part-time, or full-time, or even to the point maybe of loafing. It has also been a privilege to have had worked with your sponsor, Mr. Bellinger, as well as to have shared our warehouse at our business for your floats for the homecoming year. And by the way, I don't know who done it, but I found out later that some of you had some very successful fights with the fire extinguishers in the warehouse.